Welcome back, you guys, for game number 2 of your daily Minnesota Twins recap. This game was played on the 2nd of April. This is the Minnesota Twins against the dreaded Chicago White Sox. In this game, I caught probably from the 7th inning on. I had work and stuff, but I caught some of this game, and this game pissed me off. There's no doubt about it. This was the Twins game. They had it. They had it the whole way. They came out. Well, they didn't have it the whole way. They came out first inning, went scoreless. Second inning, the Twins put one on the board. Then in the bottom half of the second, the White Sox came in and put up a 3 spot on the board. So after 2 innings, your Twins are down 1-3. Then the Twins got one in the top half of the third. So the game was 3-2 going into the 7th inning. Score stayed the same. Fairly good pitching out of Kevin Correa, who was our starting pitcher, against Paulino. Correa went 6 innings, just as Nolasco did the day before. He only gave up 5 hits, which is half of what Nolasco gave. Gave up 3 runs, only 2 of them were earned though, as there was an error. And 5 strikeouts, nothing great. He threw 82 pitches. Just an average start. That's what you're going to see a lot this year out of the Twins. Paulino went 5 in the 3rd innings, gave up 1 run. Did a lot of more hits though. 7 hits for the Twins, 2 walks. But we managed to get him to stretch out 109 pitches over 5 and 3rd innings. So that's pretty good. But in this game, I caught a good portion of it. So the Twins take the lead 5-3 going into the bottom half of the 7th. Bottom half of the 7th, we shut them down. Yeah, 8th Twins go scoreless. They get 1 in the bottom of the 8th, so it's 5-4 going into the 9th. And this is where the game gets interesting. The Twins scored 1 in the top half of the 9th to give them a little bit of a cushion. They're up 6-4. And Perkins comes in. I believe when Perkins came in, the score was 6-5 to close it down. And the game gets interesting here. The White Sox had scored a run, and the Twins actually the White Sox had a runner on 3rd with 1 out, I believe, if I remember correctly, and the Abreu, the first baseman, was up for the White Sox, and we intentionally walked him. Now a lot of people think was kind of wondering, why we would intentionally walk there in case of a double would then lose the game for us. But the White Sox had Adam Dunn on deck, who has led the league in strikeouts for, I feel like, at least the past 3 seasons. Guy just strikes out all the time, and he only hits for like a 200 average over the past few seasons. He'll get his 30 to 35 home runs, but he will not hit for an average, and he's who you want to face in this situation. So the runners are on the corners, and Adam Dunn's up. I believe the count was ran to, there's a full count, and well, let's rewind a little bit. Before all this happened, in the bottom of the 9th, the Twins had a very costly error by 3rd baseman Trevor Plouffe. Just a terrible throw home to Suzuki. Just awful. I mean, it was an easy throw. Any other player in this situation would definitely have made that play. It was a very easy play. I would say it gets made 95% of the time, and Plouffe just threw it into the ground. It was just an awful sequence of events in that 9th inning. But the Twins escaped the 9th inning, tied up. And then we go to the 11th inning, and back to the situation I was talking about with Adam Dunn. So there's runners on the corners, only one out, and it's 3-2 count, and just another bad error. And a lot of people, some people might classify this as a wild pitch, and some might classify it as an error. Personally, myself, I think this is an error on the catcher. I think S.Deduno was actually credited with a wild pitch. It hit Suzuki right in the glove, not directly in the glove. The tip top is glove. If you get your glove on it in that situation, you need to stop the ball. And regardless, it was a ball, so Dunn would have walked, and the next batter would have been up. But the ball gets past Suzuki, and that's really a rap sheet on this game. The winning run comes in from third base, and the Twins lose in 11 innings, 7-6 to Chicago. The Twins will play Chicago in a matinee tomorrow. That will be, I believe I know it's an afternoon game. Let me just double check here. Yeah, it'll be an afternoon game. It'll be a 1:10 start. For those of you, I'm assuming most people who will view my videos will be in the Central Time Zone. Twins are 0-2, and the White Sox are 2-0. The Twins, I've always really kind of struggled against the White Sox, mainly in the pitching department. But the first two games, I really wasn't that disappointed with our pitching, and I kind of expected those kind of games, those 5-4s and 6-7. 6-7 was a little high scoring, but a lot of that blew up in the ninth inning. There's 3 runs scored total between the two teams, so it was still a lower scoring, controlled game, and that's the way the Twins want to play this year. They don't want to slug out with anybody, because they're not going to do it. So tomorrow the Twins will play at 1:10 against the White Sox in U.S. Cellular for the final game of the series. And for the Twins, we will be throwing newcomer Phil Hughes on the mound. He came over to us from the Yankees. I know many of you know about him. He does have potential. He is coming off an injury, as the Twins have gambled on this a few times before. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't. We did the same thing with Pelfrey last year, and Pelfrey was okay for us. The White Sox are going to throw Quintina, and we will give you your report tomorrow, and I hope everyone enjoyed this report, and we will be back with you after the conclusion of tomorrow's game. Go Twins, let's get the first one on the board.